Brad and Chucky in the same scene together is pretty fantastic.
Fuck you! Here's a behind-the-scenes look of episode 7. I killed 13 people, double what you asked. Was that not enough?
Today we're shooting the rest of the scene where Charles Lee Ray goes into the spirit realm and talks with Damballa. And Damballa has decided to present itself as Chucky.
Please, have a seat. How's it been on set? It's been great. Great. I stepped on this poor green man getting up.
Well, your legs are invisible, so I didn't see them.
First 3 Chuckies, I was in a studio just doing lines, and that was before they ever shot it. But now I'm Charles Lee Ray again. It was really exciting and really fun and strange. I came this far from blowing up the world in your honor.
We've been very fortunate this season to have Brad come into our practice room and work with us on the Chucky Puppets performance so that we can fine-tune that.
Damballa had to be more enthusiastic. We experimented and finally found a tone that really worked.
Damballa was different than Chucky in a way that he was very composed, he was very wise and less impulsive, I would say.
The spirit realm really fits itself to whoever is looking at it. So since Chucky is a narcissist, he sees himself everywhere, which he kind of really likes.
Shooting the seance scene was the most fun I've ever had shooting any scene in Chucky. Last year I was so jealous because I didn't get to be a part of the seance scene because I was being held captive by Sister Ruth, but I got to be a part of it this year and it was so amazing, and getting covered in blood was so much fun and so sticky and gross, but so worth it.
It was epic, it was messy, it was crazy. People were running through the shot. There's a clip of our prop guy Moro. We see him running through the shot because something fell over, and it's just like this awesome slow-mo video. It's almost like he was aiming for the camera.
And cut it.
Nika only has ever wanted one thing, which is to torture and kill slowly Tiffany Valentine, because she deserves it desperately.
Nika, she comes to see Tiffany die, and she hopes she dies horrifically, as she promised in the courtroom. But then this is why Tiffany loves Nika. She ended up telling Tiffany that Gigi loves Tiffany, and then that puts Tiffany at peace. And then she has to, you know, end the beautiful sentiment with,
And I know you are going to burn in hell.
the fans love, they call us Niffany. They love Nika and Tiffany together, so it's a really good scene. People will love it.
What I think about to get going, I'd get her eyeball out and chop off all her hair, get her ankles first, and then work my way up to her kneecaps and knees and thighs and just mutilate her. Sorry, Jennifer.
I'm not meant to leave this room alive, am I?
I think Don likes me. He comes up with these amazing characters for me, and then he looks more satisfied when he tells me about how they're going to die, which is really strange. This particular scene is why I got into acting. We got into a tank, and we had a fight scene, and then they just dumped blood on us, and we didn't know it was going to come that hard. Like I thought it was going to be a trickle of blood, and all of a sudden it was this like giant waterfall of blood. It was just a lot of fun to do. I'm doing a Chucky TV show where I'm drowning in an elevator full of blood. It's why I show up to work. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to do now. I'm like, what do I do?
You're on your own now, John.